What's going on, guys? Today I present to you a yoke workout with Phil from Fit World Exposed. So he was around the area and we decided to get together for this little collaboration. So it's not a full body workout this time around because Phil has a vastly different upper body training regimen in terms of presses. So we're doing the yoke workout at least, and that's what we filmed for you guys today. So we start off with the 4-inch Jefferson block pull with 80 pounds of chains. This, my friends, is an excellent pulling variation because number one, the Jefferson in itself is fantastic. It overloads the obliques, hits one leg harder than the other, hits one lat harder than the other, one rear delt harder than the other. So it's a very athletic way to pull. It's safe on the lower back due to the moment arm. And honestly, I'm really digging these Jeffersons, man. And with the chains, it just makes it harder at the top. So it's really overloading and it balances out the strength curve in a beautiful way. So this is Phil's first time doing the Jefferson. I made him compromise by doing these, but you'll see me. I do some snatch grip lifts later, so it's all good. So I'm just doing my thing. He decides to max out on 585. So pretty proud of him, man. That's an excellent PR for his very first time. And I think that if you give him a little bit of time, if you actually train this lift, he can pull some serious numbers. So he did very good for a first time. I was hitting similar numbers when I started. So yeah, this is my ultimate PR. I'm gonna let you hear the raw clips. Check it out. So yeah, very happy with that PR. Comes out to 800 pounds of lockout. So next time I'm either gonna try 745 or 765. So now we move on to Phil's special twist, which is the snatch grip rack pull with 80 pounds of chains. So you know Phil, he's really big on the snatch grips. When he started doing this, his upper back and rear delts started blowing up. I mean, you can check it out on his channel. He talks a lot about the benefits, and he likes to do them below the knee, off the floor, off a deficit. Like, he's really big on snatch grips. And again, if you go to his channel, he talks all about that stuff. So this is me doing it. I rarely ever do these, although in the past, when I first got my 1,000-pound standard rack pull, I was doing a lot of snatch grip below the knee rack pulls. And even when I was training for my 585 hack a while back, I was doing a lot of snatch grip deadlifts and snatch grip block pulls. So the variation is quite good. It does hit the upper back and the rear delts nicely. The only thing for me though is I feel it way too much in the spinal erectors. So it's not my favorite lift, and I'm probably not going to do a lot of them necessarily, but it's still good nonetheless, especially with the chains. It makes the top heavier so you could overload, and it's kind of safer on the lower back. So yeah, man, this is 495. We just hit 3 sets of 5. Keep in mind my camera battery is rather low. You actually have to recharge it a few times during the session, and it'll take too long if I show you everything. But yeah, this is the last set. So it was a 3x5, really smashed it upper back and rear delts. So here's Phil with 4.5, 3x5, and yeah, it's quite good. This is an excellent variation. I highly recommend you guys try it out if you want to get into the snatch grips. So yeah, now we decide to hit some rows, man. You gotta do some rows. So again, this is absolutely crazy. We take the adjustable dumbbell, 265, hit a standard 3 sets of 8. And yes, we did train both sides, all right? So Phil's just doing this thing right here. It's dead stop. Although with the drop set later, I do it non-dead stop. So this is me, 265, 3x8. It's not a difficult weight necessarily because you are using the cheating style. And as we all know, over here, I like to preach cheating rows. I mean, it really overloads the lats, upper back, rear delts, everything. So I'm a big fan of using cheat form. Here's Phil with this intense set. This was his final set for this movement. Bro, you should have seen him in person, man. Like, everybody was staring at him in the gym. They were like, fuck. You know, because you just see this big guy doing these heavy rows. But this is tough. Personally, I didn't have enough energy to do this lift. So I just dropped it down to a lighter weight, man. Because the snatch grip rack pulls took a lot out of me, because if you just do the math, like, bro, we're hitting some freaking block pulls, snatch grip rack pulls, and then some unilateral one-arm dumbbell rows. So this is very intense, and definitely try this out if you want to shock your results. So yeah, here's me. I only load up 145. I don't even have to reset the floor. It's just an easy weight. Hit that for 2 sets of 20. All good, man. So this workout kind of defies many principles that I talk about on my channel, because I'm doing 2 overloading pulls, which I never do. Then we're doing some unilateral rows for freaking volume and intensity at the same time. It's crazy, but yeah, this is a full-on yoke workout, so it's obviously gonna be more intense than a regular training session full body. So yeah, here's some chest supported overloads. Like, bro. Phil showed me this, right? All you gotta do is between each rep, you push the weight down. And let me tell you, this fucking kills the upper back. It destroys it. I felt more stretch on this lift than the rack pull above the knee. Because you're getting like full stretch, man. This is probably the craziest stretching movement I've ever experienced for the upper back. The only problem with it though is that because I'm so short, my sternum gets compressed against the pads and it really hurts. In fact, I was in excruciating pain in the sternum area after doing these chest supported rows. But that's how we ended it off, bro. Phil ended up doing 2 more sets than me with heavier weight. He did 4 plates. He did a drop set down to 2. And at the bottom, I'm literally forcing with all my might. I'm putting 100% of my effort. And he has to hold it. That's why he has straps on, because that's how much fucking pressure there is on the upper back. So if you want to overload, you could do this with a partner, but if you're short, I wouldn't recommend it because it hurts the hell out of your sternum. But if you are taller, it gives you instant DOMs, literally. So yeah, here is the neck portion of the workout. Again, it's not a full body segment, so I'm showing you the neck as well, which I usually do on my off days, right? So we're doing the neck curl with a loading pin. Now the loading pin, I talked about this in the previous Q&A on how you can bypass the grip issue by just loading up plates, because when you go above 2 plates, well, you can't, number one, because it's too thick. And also, even if you go at 2 plates, there's a lot of grip work because you're pinching 2 45-pound plates. Now with the loading pin, you eliminate that completely and you can really focus on the neck. And I have to say, folks, this is the best neck curl contraction I ever had in my life. It feels really good. And on top of that, you can get more out of less weight because of the larger moment arm. You see those 25s that are hanging off the edge? That creates a greater moment arm. So it feels heavier than 95 pounds. So you get more out of less weight and the contraction is great and you don't have to worry about your grip being an issue. So I really like this variation. The only problem with it is that A, you need a spotter, and B, it's dangerous as fuck. Okay, because you have to understand this, right? At the bottom, see those plates? They're gonna shake a little bit, right? And they might actually fall off. Now, if they fall off during your set, your head's gonna go back and forth. So that might cause some snapping action. And this is actually what happened to me. Luckily, Phil was there to catch the weight plate you're gonna see on this final set. This is 115. We wanted to go up to like 135 and more, which was very doable. But again, you're gonna see right here, look at this. Boom, the plate starts sliding off. So that is a danger right there. And for that reason, I cannot recommend this exercise unless you have a way of securing it, okay? So anyway, we end off the neck with this neck curl and neck extension session. I didn't do the neck curl portion. That's what Phil did. I just took the Iron Mind neck harness, right? And I did 2 sets of 50. Whereas he was supersetting the neck curl and the neck extension, right? So he was doing both of that, and great way to pump up your neck, great way to build it up in size. And I really like high rep neck extensions, just so you know. So yeah, simple stuff. Now we decided to hit a little bit of curls. This is the final set. I mean, we just decided to throw it in there. There was nothing serious. We just have like a full body habit, and we like to do some forearm work every session. So we chose the preacher curl, full range of motion, as you can see. Decent way, but it's not really what matters. Point is, we just decided to do a little bit of curls in addition to what we're already doing. Yeah, now it's time for the lower back and abs. Again, you know me, if you want to prevent injuries and maximize performance, you have to have strong lower back and abs. And I remember in the past I was getting lazy on it and my performance was going down, bro. So I make it an effort to do it every time I step into the gym. So this is 4 sets of 25 standing cable crunch. All right, of course I'm not going to film it all. It would take too long and it's boring as hell to watch. But you need to have a strong stomach. And sometimes I even do these with a straddle stance because it's more specific for Jeffersons. So yeah, this is a reverse hyper, a 3x10, all right? And then we finish off with the one-legged reverse hyper. Check out those glutes, bruh. I don't need to do what certain people are recommending. When I do my Jeffersons, my glutes get pumped. When I do any type of rack pull, I get a pump. Look at those glutes. As if I need more development. So I'm happy with my glutes, man, and reverse hypers keep you injury free. So that's it, guys. Let us now bring you to the buffet. I'll turn it off right here. Yeah, we at the buffet right now. What you got over there, Phil? Hey, what you got down here? Ooh, look at that. Got some chicken. Deliciousness, man.
That's great.
This is the first plate.
Yep.
Here, show them what I got. Check it out, homies and homettes. We got all kinds of we got all kinds of fucking sushi over here. And then we got the soy sauce. Yeah.
What segment is this, bro?
It's the buffet segment, bro. Alright, so we're gonna finish all this. This is plate number 1, the warm up. See all these pieces. And then we're gonna go more intense. So this is round 1. Let's get started. Yeah. Now we got the homie Josh over here. What you got over there, man? Explain yourself.
100 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, 40 grams of fat.
Yeah.
Nice post-workout meal.
Yeah. That looks good. All kinds of good. Yeah. What do you got over there, Phil?
Got some pasta, got some rice, mushrooms, pizza, vegetables.
It's a big ass plate. This looks like a piece of meat right there, man.
Me too.
For the protein. Yeah, man. Yo, check this out. Walk. It's huge, this thing. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yeah. It was cooked fresh right in front of me, man. I got fucking shrimp, crab, spicy teriyaki sauce. This is a big ass plate, dude. This is worth a whole fucking meal, man. There's even peppers, onions, you dig? Good. So let's feast on this plate number 2.
Right here, bro. You just put it here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
Yeah, right here. Look, check. You just lean it. How do you know we're both see each other?
We don't. Whatever, let's do it.
Just reverse the camera, no?
We can.
Yeah. Do this.
Oh yeah, you're right. What the fuck you doing, man? Yeah. What you got, homie?
Sushi, smoked meat, green beans. Pretty clean, actually.
Yeah. All kinds of protein.
It was great last time. Thanks, bro. You know, you buy the best organic vegetables you can get.
Yeah,
Best quality
that's
nutrition.
organic right there. Organic gains. Yeah, plus the angle is really fucking bad.
Angles are garbage or just fucking. It's being mean to the audience if we post that shit.
Yeah, let's not post this shit.
Garbage.